28-foot Coleman bunkhouse here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan, just in on trade. And it is a windy son of a gun today, so if the wind hits the camera, I am sorry. I've been trying to do the healthier lifestyle thing, you know, the turn of the year calendar commitments. I've stuck to it this year better than ever before. Problem is, last 2 days I did a little too much on the treadmill. I'm sore, and I think my wife and kid are getting me sick. So if I'm not my usual chipper, bright self today, that, you know, you have my apologies. I'm doing my best. They told me to stay home, but I wanted to come in. A couple things here. Let me back up before I get too in-depth. You see the name Coleman, you're like, holy crap, I didn't know Coleman still made campers. Coleman doesn't really exist anymore. This is a licensed product. This is essentially a smooth skin Dutchman, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that as a negative. It just is what it is. It is a very clean looking trailer. It has a good look to it. It's a very simple bunkhouse. It's a very, I call it like working man's lightweight. This comes in about 5,830 pounds, so very easily towable. There are some really smart features here though. Like this has a huge baggage compartment in here, absolutely huge. Now you see the hitching over there, and you might notice the saddles on the tongue for a weight distribution set. I don't know if that is to be included with this trailer, or if the previous owners need that for the new thing. Oh, actually no, they definitely don't need it for the one they took home. Because they actually traded in this trailer and that blue truck right there for a 1-ton Ford and a what was it, a multi-slide Jayco bunkhouse fifth wheel here at Haylett. So they upgraded truck and trailer with us, and yes, we are capable of package deals. Little compression latches here. A lot of folks will still refer to those as slam latches, and I've been guilty of it. But this style handle here, it's actually compression latch. You're supposed to push on the door to lock it, not slam it. Though usually slamming will still get away with it. Again, some smart features and upgrades like a power awning. We have an enclosed underbelly here. I feel like with this wind, Dorothy and the Wicked Witch of the West are going to come flying through here real quick. Now, I want to give you guys a quick heads up here. This is something that you really need to be on your toes about. They put frameless windows through the whole trailer, even on the side of the slide out. You have to be super careful of that. Because if you open a side frameless window and then run the slide in, I mean, if the window's hanging out, you're going to crush it. Just make yourself a checklist on that. I'm trying to give you guys a forewarning on that. You'll find very few manufacturers will actually put frameless on the slide sides as a result of that fact. Easy black tank flush, all your hookups in one spot. We've got a nice aluminum wheel package. Again, it's a very simple, no nonsense, no bells and whistles, just a couple smart upgrades and a nice clean exterior with the fiberglass skin and frameless windows you won't find on something like an Aspen Trail by Dutchmen. So this is kind of just the smooth skin version of something like that. A little miniature outside kitchen here is nice. Now they stuck with the mini kitchen on this so that you don't lose bunk space in this one. The big kitchen's neat, you lose bunk space though. What you're gonna find though is that refrigerator right there is one of the main reasons people are in and out of the trailer. So having a fridge outside means you're not going to track dirt through the trailer. The oversized entry handle is also a thing I always enjoy finding here. So let's hop inside. The old Coleman lantern, of course. And just like the outside, the inside is very clean. Again, I didn't check the VIN tag on this, but it is not old. This is a relatively new trailer. They just decided they wanted to go larger and bigger. So you're basically getting a pretty new trailer at a very used price tag. You know, now that I'm looking at these, the frameless windows on the side of the slide out are not an issue because these are not venting windows. They are here for light, whereas these windows do open for ventilation, so keep that in mind. Anytime you're looking at a sofa and a dinette, they can fold down in some fashion for extra sleepers. So this has 2 bunks, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Easily sleep 6 to 7. Not a problem, counting the U-dinette as a double sleeper. A nice floor flush slide so you don't have that toe kick. This has a industry standard 78-inch tall roof. Whole trailer just rocked from a gust of wind. Holy cow. That's actually one of the things I like about power awning. If you wake up at night and you can hear that wind whistling outside, don't worry about it. Just hit awning retract. 30 seconds later, go to bed. That's all there is to it. There's no wrestling with this thing. Again, looking at the virtually new condition of this, you can see the shimmer and shine on everything. You can see the upholstery is still in top-notch shape. There's nothing wrong with the trailer. They just wanted to go bigger. I haven't had a chance to speak with our salesman who took this in on trade, but having the experience that I do, what I can kind of estimate here is this was sort of like a first attempt, and they liked it, so they decided to go ahead and said, hey, you know what, let's go ahead and do this. I like how they have the toilet on an angle here, so you actually have lots of legroom for a tall guy like me. And a big linen space, and even an extra closet here in the bathroom is a nice touch. Also, we have a standing shower, not a travel trailer tub. That is something a lot of these lighter trailers tend to lack, you know, because that glass shower enclosure is a bit heavier, but boy, is it nicer. 300-pound rated bunk, so these they're well built. That tends to be the highest rating I've ever seen in any brand. 300 seems to be the max. A lot are 250. Nothing wrong with that. Windows for both kids with ventilation. As I back up here next to the refrigerator, you see we do have a good sized pantry. You can sleep, again, half dozen people in here very comfortably. You can get a couple more if you get real cozy with one another. And you got to be able to feed everybody, so this one can accomplish that. We also have central air here, so this is an excellent, holy wind, I'm sorry I keep talking about that, but this is like, seriously, I'm looking for the Wicked Witch of the West to swing through on her bicycle and old Miss Gulch take my dog away. Good storage in the kitchen too. That's something not a lot of lightweights have, is good kitchen storage. And again, this middle section right here, that's extra counter space and drawer space that you don't typically find in this layout. They did extend this a little bit, because what they did is they went with the U-dinette instead of the standard 2-bench dinette. That means the floor plan's a little bit longer. That means they had more storage space in the kitchen. So it's a cascade effect. It all kind of adds up. Looking up front here, storage all over the place in the entertainment center. All of your electronics are built in, AM, FM, CD, DVD down here. And the TV spins. They included all the original electronics. I do like when a manufacturer does take the time and effort and, frankly, money to finish off the back side of a spinning entertainment center, because that mirror gives extra light, extra sense of space. We do have a sliding privacy door over here for Mom and Dad. A little kitchen skylight to let some extra light in here also. Always nice. Moving forward, wrapping her up. We do have cross breeze windows on both sides of the bedroom. We have pleated shades throughout. A lot of brands, they'll start trying to get penny wise and pound foolish, and they'll drop down to metal shades here in the bathroom, bedroom. And you know, there's nothing necessarily wrong with it, but I prefer the pleated throughout. Bedside stands with power outlets. You can see that white rectangle right there. Easy walk around bed. This is the shorter 74-inch camper queen. However, they left you the room if you want to upgrade to an 80-inch bed. No big deal. Easily done. All in all, I mean, if you know you're a casual camper, first time or something like that, this is an awesome option, guys. This is something where you can dip your toes in the pond and get a nice big slide out with a nice clean look. Fiberglass skin that tows easier because it has less surface area, less wind resistance. And something a half-ton can tow easily. Maybe a bigger SUV like an Expedition or whatever should have no problems here. Proper tow package equipped, obviously. Give us a call. You know, these folks traded in a truck and trailer for a truck and trailer. We do motorhomes, we do trays, we do everything. We do cargo trailers and horse trailers and everything here. We are a true one-stop shop. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping, everybody. Have some fun.